My final research project is on the history of CAD and how it has changed architecture. CAD stands for Computer Aided Design, a technological development that enables the use of computer systems in the creation, modification, and optimization of building design. CAD helps users creating designs in either 2D or 3D so that they can visualize the construction before it's actually built. CAD is used by engineers, architects, and construction managers. So, a little bit about the history of CAD. It was originally invented in 1957, and then we had a couple of other CAD programs that were introduced, and obviously they just kept getting better and better, and it just kept building on itself. And then we have a couple more here, things like automated drafting and machinery, Synthavision, things like Glide, and again, a whole bunch of other 3D modeling programs that just kind of kept building on themselves, and it just kept getting better and better. And then we have one of my personal favorites in 1982, Autodesk and AutoCAD was the first version came out. And then again, just a whole bunch of other programs, things like SolidWorks and other things like that. And then Autodesk Inventor, which I actually learned how to use in high school, came out in 1999, and that is another one of my favorite ones. And then Revit, which is really important in the architecture industry. And then SketchUp, which is also super important in architecture, and things like SolidWorks. These all started coming out between 1999 and 2010. And then in 2010, AutoCAD 360 came out, which made it so you could use these 3D modeling programs mobily, like on your phone and stuff like that. All right, and how it evolutionized architecture. Architectural drawing is a technical illustration of a building or a building project. Traditionally, when drafting designs, paper and pencil were used, which obviously took a lot of time and effort and could really be super inaccurate. And there could be a lot of issues with this and just problems. Obviously, drawing things by hand, there's lots of room for error. CAD completely changed this forever. So once CAD came out, they started transitioning from pen to computer. And with the computer, you obviously can make all these designs in 3D, so you can actually visualize what the building or any 3D thing that you would have to build would look like before it was actually built. Like, you could see it on the computer and get an idea of what it was going to look like. So, how architects use CAD? Architects use CAD for planning and design, revisions and edits, so you don't have to completely start over. Obviously, this is a lot easier on a computer to change things rather than if you were to draw something by hand, you would have to redraw the entire thing. Where on the computer, you could just click a couple buttons and it would be fixed. And then also for collaboration. And then these are my sources right here. And that's all I have to say about how CAD evolutionized architecture.